Hey y'all, it's me again. Just coming to do another video. Actually, this type of video, I feel like I want to do like an energetic forecast if I can, and I'm gonna do a poem. It's not a long one, short one, but I'm gonna do it. I'm in it. I'm coming on tonight because I feel like for the last week or so, I've been in a weird place. Not a weird place, just a place. And I mean, I don't mean that in the slightest way. I mean, like, I'm totally grateful. I feel like everything is going, especially with the readings. I've been doing a lot more readings. Friends, family, strangers, people. It's going well. So I think I'm gonna start. Especially if people subscribe. I got 2 more subscribers. Yeah. So happy. 2 more peeps. But yeah, the readings, I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to do this because the process I use is a little different. But I'm not here to talk about that. Like I said, an energy forecast. Genuinely, I feel like, I was leading up to like some type of apex. I think you guys watched in my last, or at least that's where the energies were going for several months with me. Like this, like slow incline, not slow, but like incline, getting to I think right now I'm just like at a level where I'm just taking a break on the mountain or something. I don't know how to explain it. And it's not even a break. It's like I'm still pushing forward, but I'm just at a plateau level right now. And I feel like this plateau, if you guys are feeling this as well, it's a part of that like sifting sieve time that I was talking about in the last video. Like I feel like, like I was saying, the sieve is like shaking out all the gold type of thing. And I kind of feel like that's still going on. And in my life, I think what happened or took place was like somebody made a choice, or people have been making choices. People that have fallen away, situations that have fallen away, are reversing and or reaching for the light. I know this makes no sense, but this is what's going on in my life, so I think it does make sense. Everyone is energetically, webbed in, and the way I like to look at it is like most people explain is like cords. Like we all have cords attached to family members, friends, etc. People in our energy a lot. We will tend to cord them. We can even have cords with people that are way across the planet if we wanted to, or naturally do, and some, at least in my world, I kind of feel like we have like a web or something, if that makes sense. And sometimes these cords can vibrate and interfere with your energy or your feelings or whatever the case may be. And the way I've been feeling these last weeks is primarily that these cords that we have attached to us, or the ones that have fallen away, or that we're working on making falling away, or we're either walking away from or have already finished the race and are in front of, if this makes sense or resonates with people. I feel like some people may have had people fall away, and now those fall away people are like, hey, wait up, I don't want to miss out, I'm coming back. And it doesn't mean like in a bad way, because obviously they're still on their own and you're moving forward yourself. So it's not like they're going to catch up to you. But the thing is that maybe they've prayed, maybe they've turned around, maybe they've seen the light. And it's not about you and your resonance. It's about them and their resonance, and they're attached to you. So therefore, the decisions they make will curt or change directions for you, or even resolutions or endings or beginnings or something to that effect. Because I feel like I'm doing a purging, which is like things are falling away, but at the same time, the endings that I first saw, and that's the thing that I shouldn't have been doing, is trying to foresee. Because again, these little changes or diversions sometimes will be teachable moments again, because you're like, oh, I thought this was going to go this way, but it really went that way. So, you got to be okay with those, those diversions, and you got to have the same faith that you did for the other outcomes or the other ways of things going. So it brings us back to working in the now, because those diversions will be like, hey, wait a moment, hold your horses. We're not going that way. Whoops, we're going this way. And sometimes those diversions, even though they're not what you were being, kind of shown in a sense, and they can come kind of like awkwardly, sometimes it can mean prosperity in a different way, or a wider view of things. And sometimes it's like, if we are gonna, gain back some people and that have seen the light, we need more to be on this wavelength and team. So technically, you got to think that sometimes these diversions are not necessarily bad things. They're ways to just like sit at that plateau for a while, take a breather as you keep going up the mountain. You're not waiting for these people. You're just like, oh, I'm already, I already did the race. I could take a break, and maybe regroup. And like I said, the sieving. I keep doing the sieving, but it feels like a sieving. I keep trying to think of the word, like a better word for sieving. But it's like, I feel like a purging is definitely upon us. And I just wanted to say that. So I did a little poem kind of quickly to talk about how I've been feeling, at least in my personal situation. It's called Everything's Roses. Glasses of bottles, the rose-colored such, to shadow the betrayals that hurt us so much. Supreme or divine or one of a kind, the levels, how do we begin? The patience is running so thin. Faith or hope keep me going even though something's not showing. Hope is my bubble, stay out of trouble, giving two shits to the wind. Short and sweet, limerick style. Sorry for the profanity at the end, but it's kind of how I'm feeling. Like, again, it's like, maybe I got too far away from the now, the present. Trying to like manifest an ending is maybe not my forte, and I have to like, bow down to the supreme editor of existence. So I think right now it's like maybe I got a little ahead of myself, and this diversion that I'm facing, it's not a bad thing. It's genuinely just a different way of looking at something, and a different way of something playing out. And if some of our players can come back on our team with this diverted ending, I'm totally cool with that, because the more we have, the better. And I feel like it'll still have the same ending in a sense. It's just, it's maybe too, in dodgeball, like when you manage to get your player back on the field, it's kind of like that. So it's like you're working towards something different now. It's not just about you. Maybe this purging time is to see who stays, what sticks, what runs back, who wants to take claim on their power. Maybe it's a last minute call, a Hail Mary, whatever way you want to put it. But even though the path will still end up the way it is, it's like, if we can get these guys back, why not, So I just wanted to share that. That's kind of how I'm feeling. I guess this is my energetic forecast for the day or the last weeks. As you saw in my last video, I was talking about that sifting, and I think we're still going through it. But the thing is like, we can't lose the faith or the amount of energy and enforcement we had. And it's like, even though we're on this plateau, we got to realize, like, even though we're taking a steady moment break, it's not going to end. We're going to go to the next level, and we got to be prepared for that next level. So we have to be okay with diversions, tactics. I keep going back to the game thing, but it's like when you're like a football player, a soccer player, like you got to be able to stop, start, run, go. Like, you're always got to be prepared for the zigs and the zags. You can't just think it's going to be like one up shoot and you score. It's not how games work. or strategy works, chess, whatever the case may be. So I feel like right now we're just maybe regrouping and sifting and purging. And, keep an open mind. Don't get angry. If things didn't work out the way you thought they would, it's okay. Because realistically, it's to center us once more and to say, hey, we got to relinquish some more and let go of those time frames and let go of things that we maybe have been trying to manifest, because sometimes those things are not our place to call, and we have to allow others in our life also to make their decisions and decide what they want, even if it is maybe later in the game that they want to jump in. So we have to let those players shine too. That's all I wanted to say. So I hope you guys have a very happy Friday night. If you like what I'm saying, please subscribe. I got 2 more, like I said. I was like, yeah. If you build it, they will come, right? But yeah, I've been doing the readings. It's been going well. So like I said, once I figure out what I'm doing or what platform to work with or how I can do it, I'm definitely going to start that up, because I feel like it's very beneficial. It seems like what my readings can do, and I'm going to state this out, and I'm not saying that I'm going to the next level with it, but I'm able to tap into the higher self of a person, any person, whichever higher self wants to talk or come forward and speak on behalf of the person in question. And it seems like they have inspirational, I guess, things that they've been trying to work on with you, and maybe you're not listening, or life path situations, familial situations, or just general things of health. So I find that the modality is this for now. If I, as time goes on, maybe it'll branch, and I'm not going to say I'll get my old abilities back, but like this is a totally new ability that I never tried before this second ascension attempt. So if you're curious about this channel, please subscribe. If you like what I'm saying, put a like. If you have comments, questions, or you want to know anything that I know, feel free to message. I'm totally there for you. And as for the readings, please just stay tuned, because I'm going to figure out how to do this, because I think it's really cool. And I know it's really helpful, especially for guidance. So I'll leave it at that. I love you all. Have a great weekend. Toodles.